Hi everyone. Society tells you that you need to be hardworking. When you're not making it, they tell you it's because you are lazy, you're not hardworking. But you see some people that are very hardworking, they've been working all through their lives and still life is not so good as it should be based on the work or the effort that they put into what they are doing. They'll be like, there's something wrong. Yeah, there's something wrong. The only reason why there's something wrong is that you are putting in that effort in the wrong place. So the reason why people that make it is because they are putting effort in the right place and they love putting that effort. So how can you direct your effort and your strength and your well-being in the right path? So what is that right path? That right path is you being your authentic self. You'll be like, what do you mean by authentic self? Are you trying to say that I'm not being myself? Well, we could say that, but let's find out if you are being your authentic self. You're your authentic self. The easiest way to be your authentic self, to find yourself, is by doing your passion and giving out and going with the flow of what makes you happy, what gives you peace. This is you being the whole package of who you truly are. You don't need to copy anyone. You don't need to be anyone. Why? Because you are perfect. You were born perfect. Just as your thumbprint is different from every other person, that's how different you are from every other person. So embrace yourself. Embrace the fact that you are unique. You're special and you are different. And that is what is missing in the world. And that's what society, the world wants. That's the reason why stars are people that are different from every other person. So you have the ability to be a star. So doing your passion and giving out is what you should direct your energy into. Direct your energy into your passion and give out. And I assure you, you're going to write in this comment one day, in a few months, in a year, or in a few years, you write that you made it by putting in your effort into your passion. And some people tell me, or they ask me, I want to be hardworking. I don't know why I cannot be hardworking. How can I be hardworking? Teach me to be hardworking. I'll show you one easy way, one easy step or rule or secret of the universe that you use to become hardworking, and that your hard work will yield you plentiful, limitless possibilities and infinite resources. That is through your passion. Do your passion and give out, and go with the flow. What makes you happy and what gives you peace. You realize that your passion is something that you love, that no one has ever taught you, but you just know how to do it. The ideas keep flowing, you just know how to do it, and you like doing it. You have fun doing it, so you do not get tired. You find yourself from morning till night every single day doing this thing, and you find yourself improving on it. That is what makes you hardworking. People like, you're always working hard, aren't you tired? What is it? This is what transforms you completely into a hardworking person. This is the secret. And the good thing about it is that passion, the more you do it and you give out, you become wealthy. So you will now start becoming a rich multi-millionaire, billionaire entrepreneur from this moment. Whether it's a job you're searching for, you start becoming hardworking in your job, doing it your own way. A lot of people that are working will tell me that, chat, I don't know how to be hardworking in my job, or I'm working hard but I cannot see any results. I'm just like a plain Jane or plain John, however you look at it. So I'll be like, you are not a plain Jane or a plain John. The only reason why you're not seeing what you're doing or you're feeling bored where you're working is because you're not being your authentic self. You are copying other people, how other people do their stuff, and so it becomes like a normal thing, a routine, something you do like a robot. Well, making your life fun and active is what helps you to become creative and innovative. So you're asking me, so how can I be innovative and creative? Is by doing things your own way, being your authentic self, sorting your own problems in your own way, not in another person's way or how you were taught. Even if you were taught something, incorporate your own personality. And so you'd be like, how can I find that? It's simple. I'll show you one easy step. Do your passion and give out. Go with the flow, what makes you happy and what gives you peace. When you do things that you love doing, you find out that any kind of task you're being given, you find yourself doing it in a fun way, doing it in your own way without grumbling or without being bored, because your life is not bored. You do something that makes you happy. And the good thing is that when you do that passion and give out, that is the value that you add to the world, to other people's lives, that they give you money in exchange. Yes. And so this is how you become creative in whatever job you're doing, or how you love your job. And if you realize that that job is not where you want, doing your passion and giving out, going with your own flow of what makes you happy, what gives you peace, is what directs you or gives you the idea or the encouragement to go towards where you're good at. Now you start realizing that you're good at something. So if you want a job, you know where to go and search for a job where you're good at. You see a lot of people going to search for a job, they graduate. You see a lot of graduates, they just sit down at home. I ask them, okay, why can't you find a job? They say, I'm sorry, I know I have the education, I have the certificate, but I don't know if I'm good enough. You are good enough. You are a professional in something. You're so professional that no other person can do it the way you do. So the best way you can find what you're professional at is by doing your passion and giving out, going with the flow, what makes you happy and what gives you peace. And that is where you find your professionalism. If it's a job, you now realize that I can do these kinds of job better. Even if you don't have a certificate in that, you realize that you can do it even better than those who have certificates in that. So that is where you should find your job. And that is where, if you want to start a business, that is where your business should start with. But make sure that when you're doing it, do it and give out to other people, because that is what adds value to the lives of people. Some people are in search of it, and that is what gives you wealth in exchange. That is what gives you the beautiful life that you want. So you are perfect. Just start doing your passion and start giving out and start going with the flow, what makes you happy and what gives you peace. Then you would find where you're professional at. That's where you should find your job, knowing that you don't need to fidget, you don't need to be worried, because you're going to fit in. So you are good in something. Use your passion to find where you're good at and find a job. I assure you, find a job there and you will do perfectly fine. You will find yourself eventually being the best at it. So you are good in something and you are a professional in something. You were born ready, you were born perfect, and you were born a professional. Believe in yourself, because I believe in you.